Good morning, Didi Young. It's good to have you back. Of course, it looks like the markets missed you. Perhaps, of course, you saw that the numbers have been down south for most part of while you were away.
Good morning, BC. Well, while global markets were broadly positive last week due to encouraging news related to development of a potential coronavirus vaccine, Nigerian stocks suffered another week of losses on rising COVID-19 cases in the country and a persisting FX illiquidity in the market. The all-share index declined by almost 2% to 24,366.12 points, and that was on the back of sell-offs in Boa Cement, MTN Nigeria, Unilever, and banking stocks. That brought the month-to-date and year-to-date losses to minus 0.6% and minus 9.3% respectively. In terms of activity, volume, value, and deals increased last week as we saw volume rise to 961.83 million units, and that's against last week's 739.37 million shares traded previously. Volume increased to 9.18 billion naira, and all of that was traded in 20,058 deals. Sectoral performance was broadly negative. As you can see, all the sectors declined last week. Now, given the losses we saw in the banking stocks last week, that counter lost the most by 7.52%. Consumer goods lost 0.47%. Industrial goods was down 6.43%. Insurance shared 2.21%, and oil and gas was down 1.18%. But joining us now to talk more about the market is Rotimi Fakayejo, a stockbroker. Good morning, Mr. Fakayejo. Thank you for joining us on the program.
Good morning.
Last week, we saw a zigzag pattern in the market. What exactly should we be expecting this week?
We've seen it 2-3 weeks running now, and it's been low volume, low value, and negative index change. So for this week, we do not have anything particularly that can instigate or enhance anything that can make the market to turn otherwise. So we are not expecting anything different because very soon the numbers for the third quarters begin to come out, and those financials have been giving a lot of investors apprehension. So the only thing that can actually change the situation is if the first 2-3 results are fairly okay, then we can expect a slight turnaround for positive change in the market.
Is there any company news we should be looking out for today? Hello, Mr. Fakayejo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so is there any company news we should be looking out for today?
Particularly, most ones that release results early may be coming out with auditor reports. That is, some of the banking sector stocks like GT Bank, Zenith, Access, and UBA will be coming with auditor reports. So we may not be expecting those ones very soon. But I think for some others that are turning their results, especially in the consumer goods, I think we may be getting some results, if not today, but before the end of the week.
Thank you for your input on the show, Mr. Fakayejo.